Hi everyone, very good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of you. This is Sunil Singh and you are watching class 10th physics, chapter electricity, lecture number 3. In this video, you will study about some important topic like electric potential, potential difference and some numerical related this topic. So let's start this video. The first topic is electric potential. What is electric potential? Electric potential means the work done in moving a unit charge from infinity to that point, infinity to other point. That means you can understand very easily like this. When a charged particle is placed in electric field, then electric field applied force on that charged particle and start to work. So you can also define here as total work done. That means the work done, the force which is applied by the electric field on the charged particle is doing some work, and that work done in moving a unit charge from infinity to that point is known as electric potential. Electric potential is denoted by V. Its SI unit is volt. That means here I am talking about charge is moving from infinity to a certain point. But in next topic, potential difference. Potential difference means what? The amount of work done in moving a unit charge from one point to other point is known as potential difference. That means here a charge is moving in electric field from one point to another point. That means here both point is fixed and the total work done is moving a charge from point A to point B is the work done, and that work done is known as potential difference. It is denoted by PD or V. Its SI unit is also volt. So potential difference is equal to, you can understand, work done by charge moved, yani quantity of charge moved. Potential difference is equal to work done by quantity of charge moved. Or you can also write V is equal to W by Q. Here W is what? Work done. Q is what? Quantity of charge. And V is what? Potential of difference. Next is 1 volt. What do you mean by 1 volt? Someone can ask a question, what is 1 volt? What do you mean by 1 volt? The 1 volt means what? 1 joule of work is done in moving a 1 coulomb of charge from one point to another point. That means 1 joule of work is done in moving a 1 coulomb of charge from one point to another point is known as 1 volt. So you can see here 1 volt is equal to 1 joule by 1 coulomb. So you can also write 1 volt is equal to 1 joule per coulomb. Potential difference is measured by voltmeter. Potential difference is measured by an instrument that is called voltmeter. And voltmeter has high resistance. Voltmeter always has high resistance so that it can take negligible resistance from the circuit, and it is always connected in parallel with the circuit across the 2 points where the PD is to be measured. That means here volt is attached in parallel A to B to measure the potential difference of this conductor. So it is always connected in parallel. Voltage is the other name of the PD. You can also call it as voltage. But you have also seen that in your house, someone asks how many voltage, 240, 200, 300. What is this voltage? Voltage is what? That is the potential difference. Potential difference. Next, let's solve one question here. One question is here: how much work is done in moving a charge of 2 coulomb from one point at 100 volts to a point at 128 volts. That means, that is given that here V is equal to 128 minus 118, 10 volt, Q is equal to 2C, and we have to find work done. So W is equal to V is equal to W by Q, and W is equal to V into Q. So 10 into 2 is known as 20 joule. Next question is, how much energy is given to each coulomb of charge passing through a 6 volt battery? Let us see. In this question, given is 6 volt, volt is equal to 6 volt, Q is equal to 1C, and we have to find W. So W is equal to V into Q. So 6 into 1 barabar 6 joule. So if you like this video, then subscribe and press the bell icon.